Hello, my name's Colin. Welcome to 4 Ounce Insight. In this video, I'm just going to talk about the new UFC 155 champion, Makhachev. What a fight. What a fight at UFC 280. Great fight. I would say it was fairly comfortable for him. I don't really want to go too much into a breakdown in this video, if I'm honest. I don't think it's required. I think there's something else here. And maybe I'm getting a little bit carried away. It's been known to happen. But I think we're about to see the greatest 155er to ever do it. Bold statement. And they're like, whoa, hold your horses. I'm sorry. There's a real potential that this guy will go down in the records as the greatest 155er. Now, it's a bit tricky to say that in mixed martial arts because the sport is still so young. We haven't got 100 years of history to look back and really make these massive comparisons. So the greatest to ever do it, you know, they change a little bit over time. But I'm trying to think what the most title defenses are at 155. And I think it's only 3. I think it's Khabib. I think there's a couple of others that have had title defenses, right? But it's only 3. 3 title defenses. So that means he only needs 4 fights. And win all 4 of those fights, and he has to go down as the greatest 155er ever, surely. So we know what the next fight is. We know Volkanovski's next, and I have to say, when he said, "Bring me that little man," and he stepped in the ring, Volkanovski didn't look that little compared to him. You know, Volkanovski's a thick guy. He's also incredibly fast, and we know he doesn't give up. And we also know Makhachev has got some crushing power. We know Volkanovski managed to slip out of T-City's, you know, two submissions that put 99% of the planet out cold very, very quickly. So it's an interesting first title defense. But then when I look through the division, the 155 division, I'll leave Volkanovski out of it for a second. Who beats him? I don't think there's anyone there right now. I think Gaethje, you know, it might turn into a very, very similar fight to the Khabib fight. If you can't stop him with leg kicks, he's going to get dragged down eventually and he's going to get squeezed. Not to say you can't clip him on the way in. I'm just saying. My money's still on Makhachev. Dustin Poirier. You know, and these are all guys that we've seen fight for the belt recently. If Oliveira has a second go at him, does it change? Beneil Dariush, you know, he deserves a title shot, but do you think he walks in there and smokes Makhachev? He only needs 4 more fights to become the greatest 155er. And he, you know, I don't know how, I think he's only about 5'8", 5'9", which is why Volkanovski didn't look that small. I think I got this, you know, Holloway's a lot taller, and I think it made Volkanovski look shorter than he is. You know, 5'8", I'm about 5'8", Volkanovski is, I think, 5'6", 5'7", so maybe not as small as we think. So that's a very winnable fight. It's a different fight. There's lots there, and maybe I'll do a video a bit closer. But I suppose the question is, I don't want to say Khabib 2.0, but Makhachev is 31 years old. I think he's on an 11 fight win streak. And I can't think of someone that I could just pick out of the division that he doesn't have a very strong possibility of beating. And that makes it interesting, right? There's a lot of guys, like I said, they've had their title shots already. He could clear out that division really, really fast before we see some new blood. I don't know how long he wants to fight for. Like I said, he's 31. But I'm putting my stick in the ground now. I think this guy's going to be one of the greatest, if not the greatest 155er. Unless he does me dirty and quits after 2 fights, you know, retires and sails off into the sunset with millions and millions of pounds. But if you can think of someone who can beat him, let me know in the comments section below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.